My people, waiting they happen today. Waiting Musa no go see forget. What happen for the Christiandom? It don't reach the point where we say in the name of miracle, because people they seek for help. That some pastors could they do some strange things where they're not supposed to they do inside church, to a point where we say pastor they carry something from inside snake. They give members all in the name of healings. Pastor they march upon their members all in the name of healings. Some people believe say na pastors from the pits of hell, while some say na lie pastors. I beg, make you watch and drop your comments for the comment section. Whether na lie, whether na true, make you advise people. This story now from Trend with Kama on YouTube.
Prophet Penuel in Guinea. Penuel in Guinea is a South African prophet and founder of the End Time Disciples Ministries. He makes his way on the list of mad pastors after ordering his female members to strip naked in a healing service, asked his congregants to drink goat's blood as cure for hidden scriptures, which led him to believe he could feed his congregation with strange items to prove the power of God. He emphasizes that his congregants should eat whatever he gives them without asking questions to prove their faith, and also made it clear that anyone who may see things differently is working for the devil. Prophet Alpha Lukau. Alpha Lukau is a South African-based preacher, author, and televangelist. He is the founder and general overseer of Hallelujah Ministries International, with his headquarters in Johannesburg, South Africa. This pastor came under fire after he attempted to act live Nollywood drama in his church service by attempting to raise a supposed dead man to life. The action film would have gone unnoticed until internet users started digging deep into the footage and discovered the alleged dead man was never dead to begin with, and was even breathing and opening his mouth whilst in the casket. Alpha Lukau later confessed that the man was not actually dead and that they staged the whole thing. This came after South Africans tried to force the man of God to resurrect the late Nelson Mandela. Prophet Andrew Ejimadu. Prophet Andrew Ejimadu is a Nigerian prophet who is based in Zambia. He is the founder of Christ Freedom Ministries International. This controversial African pastor claims to have the power to vomit money in all currencies. He claims that sometimes God deposits huge sums of money in his stomach and would ask his members to give him certain amounts so he can multiply it for them in his stomach. Ejimadu claims to have water that cures HIV but has an expiry date. In one instance, he made his church members to lick his shoes so they can receive their miracles. Ejimadu was deported by Zimbabwean authorities, where he was accused of having carnal knowledge of a minor and several other related cases. Ejimadu then moved to South Africa, where he continued his atrocities. In 2018, he lured hundreds of South Africans to his church after he reportedly vomited monies during a church service and left his members scrambling to pick monies, which were coming from his mouth. He is currently under investigation by South African authorities and is most likely to face charges of fraud, trickery, and money laundering. Paul Mackenzie. Paul Mackenzie is a Zambian pastor, preacher, and self-acclaimed prophet. He is the founder of Good News International Church in Kenya. Paul Mackenzie has become public enemy number one, from President William Ruto calling him a terrorist to the angry mob that destroyed Mackenzie's church in the southeastern town of Malindi in Coast Province. The entire country considers this self-proclaimed pastor to be one of the worst killers in the nation's recent history. The evangelical Christian is accused of having encouraged his followers to starve to death, and that he would be on the other side to receive them into heaven. Since the beginning of April, bodies have continued to be exhumed from the Shakahola forest where Mackenzie and his followers had settled. At least 133 people have been found dead. What a wicked world. Pastor Paul Sayangor. Paul Sayangor, a Zimbabwean pastor in a widely televised church service, deceived a massive congregation where he claimed to have a conversation with God via a mobile phone call. The pastor claims to have God's direct line and can call heaven whenever he wanted. However, the pastor was exposed when his cousin and close associates publicly announced in a radio interview that the pastor was fake and that he helped him book people for fake prophecies and miracles, and that he never received any call from God. Bishop Daniel Obinim. Daniel Obinim, also known as Angel Obinim, born 29 August 1977, is the minister of the International God's Way Church in Ghana. In 2014, Obinim was seen on television stepping on the belly of a woman in a deliverance session. This led the Amnesty International in Ghana to call for his prosecution for assault. Obinim in August 2016 publicly flogged 2 teenagers. After the video also went viral on social media, Ghana's Minister of Gender, Children and Social Protection, Nana Oyelito herself, led a campaign for his arrest by lodging a complaint to the Ghana Police Service Domestic Violence and Victim Support Units. He was subsequently arrested. Following the arrest, hundreds of his church members besieged the police station where he was held to demand his release, a move that was seen to be the first of its kind involving a religious leader. They also threatened not to vote the current government in Ghana's upcoming election in December 2016 if Obinim is not released. The protesters were dispersed with a water cannon. Finally, Pastor Chris Okotai. This pastor claimed he was ordained by God to be the president of Nigeria and has even contested over 4 times in the presidential election and lost all. What kind of juju is this?